What's up, everybody? And I don't usually come on and talk about a lot of topics and stuff, and I may have done it in the past, but maybe a few videos here and there. But to what I've seen in the past 24 hours, and I'm sure everybody knows what's going on right now in the wrestling world, and I can get into the contracts or stuff like who's going to which show or what's coming up for WrestleMania. I usually just do a lot of reviews and live reactions, but it's always going to sound crazy how I'm talking about this, but I'm sure everybody knows about this entire Paige situation right now. And looking at this whole thing to what I've seen in the past 24 hours, it's pretty surprising. It's pretty messed up on her end and the people involved in it, but what can I say about this whole thing? Number one is that I didn't find this out till probably late in the afternoon, and I just happened to be on Twitter, and I see Paige's name trending. I say, okay, why is Paige trending? I look up. I guess she had a sex tape or something, like legit sex tape, photos, everything, and who's doing this in this video? Brad Maddox. Pretty much she was just fucking on camera, which I guess they made. Which we don't know who leaked it. I know a lot of people are thinking Brad Maddox leaked it, but I highly doubt that. And Paige has said this herself on Twitter. Her response to the whole thing is that personal and private videos and photos were stolen from her without her consent, so she was hacked. And that's really fucked up and everything. Like, a lot of people talking about it right now. Some people making fun of it. Some are with Paige. Some are against Paige. Some people just like the damn thing in general. But it is pretty messed up to have your stuff stolen and hacked and then put out to the general public, especially if you're a public figure that a lot of people know, especially in wrestling. And she definitely is famous, so people do know who she is. And yeah, it is messed up. And it's so much stuff that is. Like, there's mostly a lot of stuff what I saw. And pretty much you can see Brad Maddox's face. He was hitting that from the back, and Paige, naked pictures, they was fucking in a dressing room, I believe, in whatever hotel room they was at. And yeah, that's legit Paige on camera and photos. Those are technically hers. But I didn't know it was that much that came out. But then again, it's like, where did she save this to on her phone? Like, was it on your iCloud or something? Because if it was, there is a lot of easy way for hackers to get in and stuff. And, it's pretty messed up. And then, throughout the day, when I just kept seeing all this stuff, I see Xavier Woods' name come up, and I'm wondering his name. Then there's a video with Xavier Woods then that comes out. So he's in it too. So it's pretty much a damn threesome. He was fucking too. And allegedly the videos took place 3-4 years ago. It's like whatever pre-New Day and whatever. So it's had to be like, what, 2013, 14 maybe. And I see his name, and I guess that was his face, but I think that is 100% that was his face in the video. And it looked like a full production going on. You got Brad Maddox just sitting there holding the camera. You got two cameras going. You got one camera filming, then you got the other one holding like it was a damn production video. Now I don't know, maybe they're just having some fun. Hey, that's them. Maybe Maddox went to add Xavier into a threesome, and hey, it's a lot that can really be said about this, but people wonder now is what's going to happen to Paige, what's going to happen to Xavier Woods. Now, listen, Brad Maddox is gone from the company. He's been gone. That's done with that. Now, if he did really put these out himself, he's really fucked up for that, really. Because now I see a lot of people saying that Brad Maddox is now that nigga now and shit. Okay, a lot of motherfuckers to say that they that nigga and stuff because they can film themselves fucking a girl and shit. So I don't know if this was made. I don't think it was in purpose to put out, but somebody mostly did hacker stuff and put footage out of all three of them, really. And obviously people make jokes like up, down, down, up, down for Xavier Woods' channel now, since he was out there hitting that too, and it ain't a lot, though. It was crazy. And people said before, People in WWE in this company have done far worse things. I know people are really, talking about her and saying that shit with Del Rio or, El Patron. What is he going to do about it? This because he's engaged to her? Is he going to kick these guys' asses? Let's be known, this is 3 or 4 years ago. So this is before he was ever with her. And people think Paige will get fired for this. But people have done stuff. Come on, look what happened with Tom Phillips. I thought that was funny. What happened to him with the whole Sexton thing being caught out? I didn't think that was that big of a deal. People say, oh, people need to fire Tom Phillips. Like, wasn't that serious? Or the shit with Seth Rollins, we can go back to him whipping his dick out on the internet because of him and his fiance and those photos that were put out. And, him cheating on his fiance for that, or that Nazi girl people talk about Zara or something. And there's been somebody talking to us, people go through the whole Sunny thing. Well, she's never in the company, but she's done it. She's done porn too. But I don't think people are that big of a deal. Or China, or it's a lot that can be said about this. And people said, people have done far way worse things in this company, in WWE, than with this shit with Paige that's going on. And don't get me wrong, Paige has a lot of heat on her as it is already. And from the 2 suspensions of the wellness policy, I believe her neck is technically still messed up. And to be honest, every time I read about Paige nowadays, it's either her getting into some trouble or into some shit with Del Rio. Sorry, Alberto El Patron. It's like every time I hear about one of them, one enables the other, or they get into some bar fight, or someone's doing this, and these two are technically engaged. And everywhere I see El Patron go, Paige is right there, somewhere backstage with him. Because I remember seeing at that WCPW show, you can look it up on video when he was there. Like, she's in the crowd. She was even backstage at TNA Impact, up to what people have said. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Paige right now, and people wonder sometimes like what was wrong with Paige and stuff. Like, I don't know, people think she's once out of her contract, or they may have to wait till she may have to wait it out and stuff, because I do believe the first time she got suspended, I think her and Del Rio did that on purpose, because of the whole, people kind of know why that one was on Raw and one was on SmackDown. Some people think management had to do with that. Some people think that Del Rio was a bad influence on her and they wanted to break them up. And there's a story about that Mark Carrano dude getting involved and stuff and forcing them to break up with each other. Hey, that's their personal life. I don't really care. They can do what they want. But I think that some people do believe WWE is very petty, but then WWE is petty over a lot of things when you look at it to begin with. Petty over a lot of things. And some people really do believe that's why she missed SummerSlam. There was nothing going on with both of them. So, like, hey, get suspended. Take a 30-day vacation or whatever. Second time, I'm not sure, but she said it was a doctor's note. But that's she said that was WWE's fault and everything. And, some people blame her being on Total Divas. And let me say this right here. I don't watch Total Divas. But people have said this before. Paige was always supposed to be the anti-diva. But when they put her on that show, they said she became one of them. Some say she hung around the Bellas too long, and that's somewhat what killed her. And some people think when they brought Charlotte and them up to the main roster, it's almost like she took a back seat to like Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Becky, probably Bayley. Now, well, that's when the first 3 came up. Take a back seat to them. So. Some people think it's a lot of Raw that went with Paige. Some people may think she was brought up too early on the roster and wasn't over enough. And it's tough, really, because some people think Paige should really just go to Indies now. I don't know, Ring of Honor, TNA, somewhere, because like she's not really doing anything at WWE now when you look at it. But like I said, some say it's because of her neck is messed up. Because I've been wondering, like, is Paige ever coming back to TV, something? I really don't know. Like, is she ever coming back? I doubt maybe not after WrestleMania now, but I don't believe she will get fired for this. But it's like I said, she has a lot of heat with the company now, but people have done worse. As for Xavier Woods right there, this was pre-New Day, but I know it was Xavier Woods at that South by Southwest game convention. I know people say he's got 1 million subscribers now, so good for him for his YouTube channel. But will WWE do something about him? Because this guy's hosting WrestleMania. all this merch, YouTube channel. Pretty much has Stephanie McMahon on his YouTube channel just recently. You know, even though I don't like where the New Day's being positioned right now, they are technically hosting WrestleMania, where they take shots at this with this whole Paige thing. Because, like, even I said that threw me off left field. The whole Paige getting and Xavier Woods and threesome, and like, I didn't see that coming. I'm like, damn, how much more videos of this girl gonna come out? Shit. Well, is it gonna be more dudes in this? One with Patron? I don't know. Like, shit. I didn't see that coming at all. Like, he really just threw me like left field out there. Like, I just didn't believe it at first. I actually saw the video. So it's a lot that can be said about of these photos and videos, and it ain't fake. It's definitely not fake. Like, I didn't know that shot with the Divas title one was true with the nut shot. And I think it was 2 of them. So I don't know, but like I said, that's her stuff. It's her personal thing, and it's really, like I said, it's really fucked up. And I don't think anybody will want to go through what she's done. But then again, you should have kind of needed to check your stuff on the cloud. And I remember talking to somebody on Twitter yesterday, said if we were in that position, like, well, I guess people sort of say Woods or Max, like we like I remember it's like somebody told me on Twitter this I think yesterday, and I don't know, just want to read it real quick. Hold on a second. Because some people say, and this is true, who wouldn't bang if given the chance? I believe any dude would have wanted to hit that if they had the chance. Anybody, any of us would have wanted the chance if it came up to us to take a crack at Paige and stuff. So yeah, it's crazy and everything, but will this blow over in time? Hopefully, most likely. It happens a lot. Look at this. We haven't mentioned the Seth Rollins thing that much. Tom Phillips had his little thing, but nothing didn't happen to Tom Phillips. Tom Phillips is still commentating on SmackDown. Some people may well go around and say Tom mouthfuck Phillips, but he'll be all right. Nothing's not gonna happen to that guy. He'll be all right. Seth Rollins, come on, that guy got pushed all the way into WrestleMania to win the title a year or 2 ago. So nothing happened to him either. But it's a lot that can be said, like I said before, about this whole thing. From the pictures to the videos, which some people just say I guess she just get down like that, just some freaky shit. But I don't know what will probably happen. But like I said, I doubt WWE was barely gonna do anything about this. Some people said she was on her way out of the company, to what I hear, anyways. Like I said, with a lot of heat I've already mentioned before, from the stuff she just somewhat got into trouble with, say recently, is always some shit with her and Del Rio, and some fight or whatever it goes with that. And I know everyone's having a field day on the internet with this, making all these photos, making all this stuff, making fun of that. You know, stuff with you know, either Paige or Woods or Maddox, or trying to put Del Rio's name in this. I don't know why I keep saying Del Rio. I should be saying El Patron, but I'll just probably just say Alberto. Alberto and stuff. Sorry, hold on a second. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna probably lose some time after that one. But Yeah, it's crazy how the whole thing went. So, how can I sum this up? I'm really gonna lose a lot of airtime for this one, but yeah, volume. Well, we'll just have to see what happens next. But like I said before, I don't really see anything happening to any of these two. To be honest, this was done years ago. If the WWE fires it now, or even Woods, that'd be a very bad PR standpoint because they have done things before, which is more horrible and stuff that people have done, and you cannot fire them over a tape or whatever that was done 3 or 4 years ago. Like I said, Seth Rollins thing, Tom Phillips. Some can even go back to Sonny or other people that have done worse. Some people have problems with their wife. They say they've, I don't know, beaten or other accusations that are against people. So nothing will happen here really. But people will probably have a field day with this. Hopefully the hacker is caught maybe, but I don't know because some people take that stuff really seriously, especially celebrities that people leak out with these photos and if anything, like some dude get in trouble, he got like a whole bunch of years for doing that. But we'll just have to find out and see with this whole situation. And you know, it's only been 24 hours. We'll see if anything else happens and if anything comes out in this. Because, like I said before, Woods thing threw me off left field. Didn't see that coming. So, like I said, people are gonna have a real big field day with this one. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace, live reactions, reviews, everything that's up right now. So, out of here.